Seungjae, what does he have after if he loses with Warlock? He
Oh,
would
you're
have
right.
Druid and Priest,
He's
correct?
thinking about the series. Yeah, Druid and Priest.
So you need to make a 2-0 comeback, and I think if you get the Zoo to rush him down with Leopard Gnomes and Power Overwhelmings, and you might even be able to clear the handlock. It happens quite often, actually.
It does.
He was playing the more aggressive version.
It's not
of
as
Arcane,
one-sided as people might think,
But it's definitely the best option he has to clear both games now.
Yeah, you don't think his Warrior has a shot at all?
I think Warrior, you usually lose handlock even with BGH and such. Because
Yeah,
Jiraxis just breaks the
really
game.
Difficult.
Jiraxis breaks every control game.
Yeah.
When you put it like that, when you have to win 2 games in a row, Zoo definitely seems more.
Yeah, I would go for Zoo
Yeah.
for sure.
I am leaning to Zoo a little bit as well here.
Okay.
Like, a few months ago, we remember that handlock used to counter Zoo. But Zoo has evolved a lot, and the eggs counter the AoEs.
Yeah.
The Leopard Gnomes help you get that extra reach after they kill them off, etc. And if you run 2 Overwhelmings, you got a lot of burst potential. He's thinking about the Warrior, though.
I don't think he runs 2 of those. The Warrior is not a terrible choice either. Like,
of course not.
If you remove their first few threats very efficiently, then Warrior definitely can beat handlock.
He's about to pick it. Is he going to let go of the button? Yeah, he did.
All right. Here we go. Game 4. Seungjae all the way from Korea.
Oh, they're bribing the guards. What does that mean?
It means that Ragnaros will hit where he pleases if he had played it in deck.
There's no Ragnaros in either Warlock, I think.
Probably not.
Okay, so he gets the coin. That's a big plus.
All right, so he knows this is Zoo. He has to toss back that Mountain
This
Giant.
is huge, though. You can't coin Hellfire or coin Twilight Drake. So the Zoo is way ahead.
Do you throw away Soulfire?
No, you keep Soulfire, I would say.
Do you?
I think you do. Like,
I think you
go
for
definitely throw back
Watcher
Mountain
and
Giant.
Hellfire Shadowflame.
Okay,
You want to clear out turn 4.
And an activator of some kind.
that's great, but I mean, you're with 3 cards you're trying to draw into
I
how
would
many?
keep
Cool
the Twilight
story,
Drake, to be
bro,
honest.
Ignite.
You know, I like keeping the Soulfire. And look, he gets a Molten Giant, which isn't bad. The Mountain Giant is
He
never
has
going
one
to
dead
come
card,
out.
yeah. What if Soulfire
Well-
discards Molten Giant? It's going to be really sad.
Yeah,
it will
that
be.
Soulfire has to hit that Mountain Giant.
Does he go for Juggler, I think? Maybe? If you go for Juggler, you're going to deal 5 next turn. If you go for Leper and Flame Imp, you're going to deal 5 anyway. So, which one could be better?
Well, I like getting the Leper Gnome out because
Yeah, but it's Mortal Coilable.
It is, but
But
then
he can't
life
Hero
tap.
Power, that's true.
So, I like it.
Like, I love playing Loot Hoarder on turn 2 versus Handlock because, yeah, the Mortal Coil is just Hero Power.
I think now that you have Molten Giant, you're much more willing to take some damage too, because Zoo
That
hits
is
a
all, yeah.
very hard wall. It can't. It's not like Hunter where after the damage has been done, it can still reach past the taunts. But Leper Gnome is one of those cards that can. So there you go. Well,
I think Herudra needs an egg as a top deck to save face.
Save face. yeah,
and he's got a Taunt Giver. Okay, so
That's
things
decent.
are looking
He doesn't
okay for
Soulfire.
Seungjae.
Sure, if this doesn't die off, like if he doesn't have the
he's gonna
foresight
die,
to kill
though.
this, that would be bad.
So Hero Power comes off here.
Yeah.
Could you abuse if you're Juggler? Yeah, I think so. And depending on what it hits,
Juggle
okay.
doesn't hit?
It goes like this.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just put some damage.
Yeah,
right
yeah.
back
And
in.
he doesn't want a Mortal Coil turn 4 either because there's so many 4-drops.
Sure. Well, most likely he has Hellfire if he had it, but he doesn't, so he plays a Drake instead.
This is going fast, guys.
It is. This is Seungjae's type of game.
Oh,
If
man.
he had the 5 mana, man.
Well, I guess this board is getting cleaned. Do you
Yeah, that's
tap
true.
here?
I think you might.
Because if you
There's
can tap
3
into an
AoEs.
egg, that's so... Well, actually, that
that'd
doesn't
be
do
huge.
anything.
Well-
It actually wouldn't do anything because he
Soulfire?
has Soulfire.
Yeah, but it made him discard. And
Yeah,
then
yeah.
Mountain would never come off. And if he discards
No,
a
not the
Molten, that's
Soulfire. I
huge.
mean, he has Hellfire or Shadow Flame. That's it. You attack
Oh,
into the egg
exactly,
and then
you're right.
blows it all up anyways. So there's actually like no way to make this board.
You have a chance of sniping the Drake too after this Knife Juggle comes out.
What if you clear the Twilight? Is that
Okay,
any merit?
yeah, that's true.
If he pings the Twilight,
Oh!
exactly. You can trade both of those.
That's yeah, do it.
Damn.
And he puts
Absolutely.
down the Warlock to 13, which
Yeah.
is Molten Sun Fury at best. And the next turn, since he has 5
Well,
mana.
you might. Would you even hold on the attack with the Knife Juggler?
I'm not sure because you have Doomguard ready. And Lothar.
Okay, so say you hold and he's at 16 after you kill off this Drake. Then you have 7 power plus the Doomguard. That's 12.
What's the best he can do? Is
Yeah,
like
so-
Soulfire or something and play a
That's
Sludge
fair.
Belcher?
Okay,
Like,
so yeah, he wouldn't have enough damage to kill him. So
It's
that's why he goes
13
for
if the
damage.
Juggler hits face. We know that. But he can't tot up it right now. Only thing you can do is
Well, you slam down Molten Giant Soulfire,
Yeah.
right? There's just no other alternative
Yeah.
around this. And just pray that you don't discard any of your anti-aggro
Yeah.
cards, like your Defender or
Look
your
at
Shadow
his
Flame.
face. He knows a really
He's
tough
always
spot.
in distress.
Yeah.
There's battles being fought in his head during these games.
There's a lot more to Seungjae than we think. Yeah, there's. I don't really see that book good of alternative other than just taking care of business with the Molten Giant.
Yeah.
He has to.
All right, here we go. Soulfire. What's it going to discard? Okay, the Shadow Flame is painful.
I think Faceless on Mountain would actually be the best discards.
Yeah, definitely Mountain. That thing is
That
never
Mountain
going to
for sure,
see
yeah.
the light of day.
All right, well,
You just go full face here. Like, he has a Mountain out.
Well,
he
yeah, it's
already
not like
discarded
another
Shadow
was gonna come out,
Flame.
yeah.
this might be your last chance to do direct damage with whatever you have, right? Because of the taunts. And then after that, you have to just go more honestly. In fact, because you have Abusive Surgeon, I think Loatheb feels a little bit better.
Yeah, yeah. Totally agree with that.
Like, you don't want to discard waste to stack damage.
I quite like the Loatheb.
We know there's an Argus, then only one taunt is going to be up because he has no Watcher, for example.
He also did just lost his Shadow Flame, right?
Yeah.
So we would need a Watcher to capitalize the next turn. Otherwise, he might very well be dead the turn after.
Or another
Does he go
Molten
for
Giant.
Loatheb? He's going for Argus. I think that really slows his play down, though. You want to go Loatheb and Doomguard turn after, maybe. And turn 6, you could Abusive Doomguard. That's 7.
Well, you have a lot of options if you go
Wait.
Loatheb because all you can do is play minions, which means all you can do really is taunt.
Yeah,
And
but
then
you're
you have,
fine with
like, all
him
these
taunting.
boosts.
If it's only one taunt, you're going to clear the Molten Giant for sure.
Wow, so much
Oh,
direct
it's a
damage.
5.
Wow.
That's not enough for Soulfire, though.
Nope. It is not.
Oh, no. That's not going to do it.
That
No, it
is
is not.
almost comical.
What if he Arguses? The board can clear it, and then Doomguard. Yeah, that's game then. Zoo wins the game. So he has a very good chance to win the next game now.
Yeah, all he does is pray that his opponent doesn't have any way to do direct damage, but the Doomguard has him covered. We're going to once again go to Game 5.
Now we see that Seungjae has, what does he have? Priest and Druid.
Okay.
Yeah, it's got to be Priest
And
here.
Zoo is going to be really tough.
Yeah, he
For
has
those
to go
two decks.
Priest, absolutely. It's we saw his Priest before in the last series, right? It was not
Yeah.
Death Rattle, it was regular control. So